Greetings everybody, how's it going? I hope everything is fine. Today we are going to look at what to expect in September. I will use the candle wax. I have a little bit petals for you, a little bit protection. I think this was sage. I'm not so sure, I think it is sage. I don't know. I had this bundle. It came from that and I put the petals from another kind of a tea that I am drinking right now. I got those kind of things this week, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna use everything that I have. And I also am going to use the keeper deck after every bowl, so I highly recommend you to just like stick with that, okay? And let me give you enough of time so you can meditate on my bowls, and I will start with this one. Hello, number one. I hope everything is fine. When I was meditating on your bowl, I had this surge of energy when it comes to productiveness. You're going to be productive this month. I think whatever you're going to do, it will pay in a bundle. Like, you're gonna pay one, you're gonna get like 10. Because there's going to be like some type of bundle of thing, like whatever you are going to buy, they're going to make a set of it, they're going to sell you even more, but you're going to pay less. And when it comes to energy, I think what you're going to have is like, I think you will have a little bit of what kind of energy that you're going to put, it will create more and more. We are going to talk about it, okay? I have an energy for you. Like, you might actually start something new, something really exciting. And this exciting thing, whatever that is, it is going to have more of an impact. Sometimes we talk about those kind of impacts, like you do something totally new and you don't put that much of an effort, but it pays more, and it's just like, yeah, it is good. Obviously, it is good, but at the same time, you feel like, but I did everything for the other thing. That kind of a bittersweet energy that I feel, it's in here. I think in September you will have something like that. All right, a love message is definitely coming to you. At the beginning, I have to say why I wanted to use rose petals. This reading is just like, I have a little bit more of the love messages and love downloads, and it doesn't happen that often. If you have been following my channel, I don't like to talk about like the love and not because I don't like, actually that is wrong, but when I have the different types of messages from like career, jobs, and relocations, even the money, I feel more comfortable. When it comes to love, I have this feeling of, what if I say something wrong to irk other people? What if I give really wrong messages? Because I have seen a lot of wrong messages online, and I felt like, okay, maybe it would be better if I don't do that. And also, when I was just doing the coffee cup readings back at the time, everybody was asking about love, and I was like, okay, please, let's hope that the next one is not about love. Every time I was feeling like that, and that's why I was like, maybe not love. But these days I feel all about love, all about the connections with a specific person that you will find really, really exciting and new. I think this is a new energy. If this person, that somebody this person didn't talk that much before, or maybe you didn't have that kind of a conversation before. Like, maybe you met for any kind of a reason, but you didn't have any conversation regarding love. You were not expecting this person that it happens to be interested with you. I think the type of the conversation is about to change. If you were talking about work, for example, okay, this is like a work-related situation, let's say that, I think you will see that work is not going to be the topic anymore. And if it is related to, I don't think it's a friendship thing, but some kind of service exchange I see for some people. You bought something from this person, some kind of a service, some kind of product, maybe, or maybe this person was interested with buying things from you or selling things for you. I don't know. Something like that can happen. I think you will see that the topic of the conversation is going to change, and this person is the one who is going to change it, and this person is going to invite you to a certain place, and you will feel really, really excited about it. And this, date, I think you will have this idea of like, okay, I know what I am doing. These days we are always just like, when we are looking online, let's say in that way. When we are looking online, people are just like dating without saying that they are dating, or they are having relationships without telling themselves like, we are not an item. It's not a real thing. It's not exclusive. We are not exclusive. I think from the beginning you will know, and this person will know that you guys are exclusive and you are an item, and this is a date. Everybody is going to know about that. Everybody will be so sure about it. But for a reason, I felt like other people's involvement in it, not in a way that they can be intrusive or something like that, but they are going to hear and listen, and they're going to talk about this subject. And I think the other person is a little intimidated by the remarks of the people around them. Could be like the co-workers. If it is like a work-related situation, some people can see it as like, yeah, but this is not ethical. It is not ethical that you are seeing this person. This person came here for this and that reason. I don't know what it is. The doctors don't date their patients. Something like that can happen. But the exchange of services, or like the need of services, is going to be done. It is not going to be about that. Maybe that's why this person like decided to keep a little bit of distance, and when everything is done, in another time, maybe 2 weeks later, maybe 3 weeks later, they're going to send you a message, and they're going to talk about their interest in you. I'm not saying that this person is a doctor, but the feeling of it is like, is it ethical? Some people are going to say it is, some people are going to say it is not. And I think that's why they have a little bit of like hesitance when it comes to those kind of steps. The first step, should I do that? Should I not do that? And people are talking, people are definitely talking. What I also feel for you in September is second date. Okay, we are going with the dates. I don't know why I wanted to say that specifically, but the second date is going to be important. I don't know why, but it will have an importance for you, for the other person. Some kind of a union I see, and this union is going to bring you a lot of joy and happiness. But within everything, it is going to bring you clarity. If you had any kind of a thought like, does this person like me, or am I tripping? I think you will have that kind of a clearance in your mind. Okay, I know how this person feels, I know how they think, and it is not something that I'm making up in my mind. It is not something like that. We are having something in common, it is reciprocal. And I think you will feel really, really good about it. And the second date with this person is going to address a couple of insecurities, or address a couple of things that have happened before, but they didn't share that with you. Maybe you didn't share it with them. Some kind of deep conversations are about to happen at the second date, and also see some kind of physical intimacy at the second date. And it doesn't have to be like full action, but it could be a little bit of intimacy. That's what I felt for you, if you are interested. Okay, if it doesn't resonate with you, leave it for someone else. Okay, so when it comes to work, what I see here for you at the beginning, as I said, like there's some kind of a productive moment in your life. Like, for arguments, like you are responsible for the production of something, and you produce one thing at a time. Okay, you are going to produce 3 at a time, and people are going to say, oh my god, do you see that, how hardworking they are, and it is going to be appreciated. And it is not just about how others are seeing and how others are perceiving what you are doing and your efforts. It is not just about that. What I also see is that you are going to see more of the results of it, and like a tangible result. I see some kind of payment, some kind of extra money can happen for you. And I also see, like, if you start something new this month, if you have any kind of an idea like that, maybe like a new YouTube channel, okay, you have like an idea for a YouTube channel, maybe some kind of a social media page, something like that, I think it is going to create a lot of engagement, a lot of recognition for this thing that you are going to have, and it will be talked by many people. Algorithm can pick you a little bit easier these days. If you are seeking for recognition through like the social media and things, I think you will feel really, really lucky about the situation. You are going to see the results of those kind of things a little bit faster and easier. And I also see that, you know, two people are watching it and it is good enough, okay? One person is watching it and it is good enough, to be honest. But let's say that you have something like that. That one person is going to be so important, like it is going to create like 100 more of the engagements. Right kind of people that will follow you, right kind of people will knock your door for the work, for those kind of things, and you will see the growth and productivity. You will have this feeling of like, I have to do a little bit more these days. And if you have those kind of ideas and if you're just focusing on one specific thing, I think it is easy for me to say that for you, that you will get the results of it, no matter what it is. You know, it doesn't have to be like, you know, social media thing or, you know, those kind of things. Let's say that you are a freelancer and you're providing services. I think you are going to have more of the workload that you will have, and you will be really productive when you're conducting those kind of services to other people. You will find your way in, you will wiggle every single detail, and it is not going to create a problem for you whatsoever. Family members can create some kind of trouble for you these days. These kind of troubles can be like a short-term thing. I'm not saying that you are going to have like a big, you know, change in the family life. You know, you're going to cut them off or whatever. No, I'm not saying that. What I saw here is that some conversations has to be done, and these conversations are not going to be really light and easy. For some people, it can create some kind of disruption in their daily life, but it is necessary. It is necessary. I think what you are going to have with the family members, that, you know, like you can literally see the trauma that you are causing to other person, and the other person is going to realize that how much trauma that they are causing for you. If you have like a parents that happens to be a little, you know, their dynamics can be a little off maybe, I think they will recognize a couple of things, what they are doing, you know, their results, their actions and everything, you know, what they are doing. They will see the results of those kind of things a little bit faster. If you have those kind of siblings, and I think they are going to see, I don't know what they are going to do. I will look at it further, maybe with the cards and everything. But what I see here is that some people around you are going to be like, oh, okay, this is all happening because of me. And it could be you too, you know. You could be like, you know, it's all happening because I am enabling that person to behave in this way. Something like that can also happen too. Okay, I had like half candles. I wanted to end them. I'm going to put them into this reading as well. I would like to burn more candles in one reading. And I think I am a little affected. I'm influenced by Deepa. She's always doing that, and I'm like, oh my god, too many candles at one reading. And you know, I think she started to use half of the candles, and I am exactly going her like old ways, like I'm gonna use more. Okay, if she ever came across with this video, hi Deepa, I hope you're fine. Big fan. And what I saw here is, well, health-wise, I think you should take a little slowly this week. Specifically this week, I mean, at the beginning of the month, because I have a feeling like you can have a little burnout, as you saw. And not only that, but you know, at the beginning of the month, you can have a little like low energy. This low energy is not happening because you are being really productive at work and you have no energy left for the rest of your life. It is not like that. Like mentally, I think you are in a position of, I am going to figure out what is happening. I am going to deal with what is happening. And I am going to be really precise about like what I am saying, what I am doing in my life, what I am eating, what I am not eating, how I am acting, how I am not acting. Those kind of things are going to have like a lot of, you know, the mind power. And this is why at the beginning of this month, you will have like, maybe I should plan things beforehand. And this is why you are going to have a little slow movement. But slow movement is still a movement, and you will have a lot of things. And if you just like be really calm, and if you just like lower your cortisol levels a little, just a little, I think you will have a beautiful results in your body. You can have a glow up, you can have like a better mindset, you can have a better body. Not because like you're gonna lose weight or something like that. I didn't see that, but you some kind of a glow up. You're going to feel better. That's why you're going to have the glow up. It could be about like a skin clearing itself out too, or it's like a hormonal thing. Again, I have to say that it is a hormonal thing. And I think you will have a beautiful moment for you. If you would like to conceive a child, for the people who are seeking for those kind of progress in their lives, but I can say that this month you can have a better harmony with your significant other if you are looking for those kind of movements. Again, what's happening with this thing? It's just like burning and slowing down, burning and slowing down. I think you will have a moment with your significant other to just like have this harmony, and this harmony is going to be really strong and promising for a child, conceiving a child. I think you have all those chances for you. Please be careful with the migraines. Just be careful. The migraine shows up anytime. It's a horrible thing. But I didn't see anything that is just like making you question your entire life. It doesn't make you feel like, oh my god, why am I having those kind of things? I didn't feel that kind of a negativity. If you had those kind of health issues beforehand, like you had to question everything that you have been doing, dealing with everything, I think you will have a little cool off. There's gonna be a cool off, and not bothering myself with this thing anymore. I feel better already. I am going to get some rest, and I will feel so much better rest of the month. I think what you are going to have is going to be like a romance and the work. I think some kind of a balance is about to happen for you. This balance is going to bring a lot of things, like a good things. And if you are not really interested with the love messages that I was sharing, it could be like in the beginning that you are going to feel like, is it really that good? Like, should I do this and should I not do this? But then it starts and you're feeling like, okay, this is my true calling. I'm supposed to do this thing beforehand. Why I didn't do this sooner? You will have those kind of feelings for yourself. So do not worry about the beginning, because it is going to find its own way and you will feel so much better, okay? That was the message from the candle. I'm going to put it here for a second, and I would like to look at the Keeper cards. Let's see what kind of messages that Keeper cards can give me. Should I eliminate it a little? I don't know. When I was sitting down, it was light, and now light is gone. I don't know where did it go. Still the middle of the day. Let's see. Gift. What a beautiful card. What a beautiful card. I think you might have some kind of gifts from the universe itself. Like this gift, it's just like, again, I have to say that buy one, get 10. Do this and you will have plenty. Start this and you will be picked by algorithm. Go to date with this person and then all of a sudden this is your soulmate. Like something is going to pay in plenty, and this is going to be the gift from the life gift from the universe itself. You will feel so lucky in September. Okay? And also I was talking about the birthday, and if you have the birthday this month, happy birthday first of all. But I think you will have a lot of gifts for you. You will see how much you are loved and how thoughtful those gifts can be for you. Alright. Lovers. Maybe this person is going to bring you some kind of a gift. That would be lovely. That would be lovely. They are showing up with the flowers at the door. They are giving you some kind of a gift, some kind of like a bracelet, some kind of a necklace, as like the significator of the state, whatever that is. Some kind of a nice gesture from the lover. Actually, I feel really happy for you. I feel like I'm gonna smile. Some kind of a new beginning can happen. Some kind of like a union with a person. Great fortune. What are you doing, number one? What kind of a person are you? You are having all the good cards and you are having all the good messages. Great fortune. You're going to feel blessed. That's what I felt. Like, not, I don't think it is about the money. I mean, of course it could be. I mean, who am I to judge? But like, this is like, I am blessed. I feel really good about it. I am blessed. I am going to get all the good results. Something is paying off wonderfully. Finally, finally. A wealthy man. This person can be a wealthy man, honestly. You know, Cupid cards are just like, can be really direct. This could be literally a person who is having a lot of money, is just like approaching you for your hand in marriage or something like that. I don't know, some kind of date, some kind of union, some kind of like a love story that you can have with a really wealthy man. But it is not just about that. I'm not going to just read it as like it is, okay? A wealthy man is also talking about like you can be that wealthy man, like you can be, share, you know? You know the story. I'm not going to repeat myself over and over again. I am the rich man of my life. You know that. And I think what you're going to have is like, you will feel blessed in many, many corners in your life. And in September, if you take things slowly and if you just like focus on the things that you would like to focus on specifically, like maybe work and maybe something like that, I think it will pay off wonderfully. In this month, I think you have a lot of chance to make a lot of abundance for yourself. Abundance is in the cards, that is for sure. Like a lot of money can happen, a lot of work can happen, fame and recognition can happen for some people who are looking for it, who are seeking for it. Like somebody is going to praise you to the gods, okay? Like what they are going to see that you are doing, it's gonna be like amazing, and you are going to be praised by this person. Like one person maybe is going to see the results, but that one person is going to talk about it and everyone else is going to hear about it, okay? It's like maybe some kind of a Google comment. Like you are leaving it and maybe you are not thinking that not many people are going to see that, but then you receive a message from Google. I don't know if you ever received those kind of messages. Words can have a lot of meaning, and recognition and being seen can even have more. And I think what you're going to have is that, like really good reviews, really good comments, really good, you know, feedbacks, and then you're set to go. Everything can be really, really good. If you are predicting something like a tangible thing, you have a product in your hands and you would like to sell that thing, I think you will have your own market and you will hit the right kind of demographic people, like, you know, the type of people that you would like to sell the products, and you know they're going to be amazed by the product that you're having and maybe the services that you're having. It is going to be amazing. That was all. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I wish that you would have a beautiful September, and I have to see you in the next ones. Bye. On number 2, why is that up? I don't know, I never checked the viewfinder. Hi, number 2, how are you? I hope everything is fine. Today we're going to look at what kind of September that you can have for yourself. Let me pour the water. Actually, before I pour the water, I'm going to take this one out because I would like to burn it to get rid of all the negative energies that happens to be around you. Maybe, I'm not sure if you have a lot of those kind of things, but just in case if you have negativity all around you, I would like to get rid of that now, okay? Burning some sage. I think you will have something like that, to be honest with you. Some kind of negative eye, like evil eye. Somebody out there is just like trying to get what you are having or what they think that you are having, okay? It could be like that, you know, you maybe are not having much of it in life, but some people are just thinking that you have a lot and they feel like offended by it, and I don't know why they are feeling so offended by the things that they are thinking that you're having. It's like talking to an incel. They think that you are a specific type of a person and they're picking fights with you and they're feeling offended by the person that you are not. That is such a beautiful example for the situation. Okay. I see some papers for you at the beginning of the month, like some papers that you have to read, you have to sign, you have to check out what is happening. It could be about a legal situation when it comes to like a housing situation. It could be about that, like maybe a rental, that you will rent a new place and then you're going to have this agreement with the landlord. It could be like you are getting some kind of a loan, you are applying for the loan, you're getting the results of it, you are just like signing up some papers. Like longevity of the papers are a little long, longevity of is, yeah, longevity is long. Yeah, I know what you, okay, sorry. What I'm trying to say is that it has some kind of a longevity. It is not going to be for a short term. Like what you are going to have, it will have a meaning for a real long term. So maybe a commitment for like the payment of a situation, like you're gonna pay that thing, but it will take like 5 years. It could be like a mortgage for some people, honestly. Why not? Why wouldn't be? If you would like to buy a new house, you can find better solutions this month. If you wanted to have something but you couldn't find really good solutions, I think you are going to have better solutions, like better loans, better mortgages, something like that can happen. Or maybe, even the regulations in the state can happen, and then all of a sudden, economy is just letting you to do those kind of things a little bit easier. You're going to have like a lower interest pay, and then that's why you can buy it faster and easier. Something like that can happen for you. Okay, some kind of a change that is required by like the state and the government. The papers are always talking about those kind of things, in my head at least. Like, yes, it is regarding what you are doing and what other person is doing, but also like it is a legal thing, and the legality is coming with the state itself. Like, so I mean, in my mind, what I mean. Okay, I would like to see what it is about. Like, there must be some kind of money that you are spending, or there must be some kind of money that you are thinking about buying new stuff, something like that. Or maybe it will take a lot of money to do those kind of things. Can you afford those kind of things? I think yes. The answer is yes. Some kind of a money flow will come to you through past, like an inheritance. Okay, it belonged to you, to the family. It belonged to the, like, a father and mother, and then now it is coming to you, not because somebody is dying. Again, I have to say that, guys, every time I am talking about inheritance, some people are being irked. I'm not saying that somebody's gonna die. It could happen, like maybe many years ago you had something really, important, like valuable, but there was no chance for you to sell it or put it in a good use. But now you are going to have all the chances to do something like that. And I also have to remind you that we are living in an earthquake country, and we had an earthquake last year, and a lot of people lost their homes. And I always see home related messages for the people, the inheritance and the housing, and those kind of things. I see those kind of messages a little bit more because of that. Okay, I think you all have some kind of money, and this money is going to make you feel so so happy, because I think it will come at the right time, and you will feel, okay, thank God, I can do things with this money. I can do like certain investments. I can change my life according to this thing. That is nice, but it belongs to you, no one else. Like, what I say, no one else is like, maybe your family, yeah, but the money will be in your account. The signature will be yours. That kind of a thing I'm speaking of. Whatever that you are having, it will be about you, not for other people. If you're renting a new house, this is your house. If you're buying a new house, this will be your house. And if you are putting your money in an investment, it will be in your account, nobody else's. And I think that's why some people are finding it a little problematic. Maybe they are going to feel like why they are having it, what they are doing with this money, some people talk about those kind of things a little bit too much. Okay, you can hear about it, you can hear that people are talking. When it comes to love, what I saw for you is a little different than number one. Number one was like a new love, or some kind of a new situation was happening. Somebody who was not speaking before is starting to speak now. But this one is just feeling like an old fling. You can try their chances to come back. An old person. It doesn't have to be like you were having a relationship with this person, and then you got like a breakup, and then this person is just like finding their way in. No, it doesn't have to be like you have to have these relationships. Okay, This could be like a person that you know from past. Maybe this person liked you, but you didn't like them back. Maybe you liked them, but they didn't like you back. You know, something didn't go well. And this person will try a new chance with you. Maybe they will come across with something that you are doing online and they will just like, hey, how are you? And then it will turn into some kind of like a little romance. It could be like that. And if it is like an old love situation, I see that this person is really regretful for what they have done, or, you know, they let you go. They didn't try harder. They thought like their ego is better than this relationship or whatever. You know, they didn't give chance to this situation, whatever. I think they will be really sorry about the situation. That's why they are coming back. It is all up to you if you choose this person or not. You know what come to my mind, like as an example. I don't know if you ever seen it. There was like a TV series called Sweet Magnolias in Netflix. It's not that great, honestly, but it's just like making you sit down and watch it when your brain is shut down. So that's what I like about it. You know, a little town with a lot of fancy people who are dressing up for the occasions all the time. There's always an occasion, and you know, that kind of a thing. Okay. And there was a couple, and this woman was a chef, and her husband, I don't know what he was. I think he was the carpenter, and you know, they had a child, and then they got some kind of a nasty breakup. You know, they were separated, but they were not divorced yet. I think they were on the verge of divorce, but you know, she was focusing on her own life, and she was never thinking going back because he was, I think, did he cheat or something? Like, I don't remember those details. I apologize. But then this guy shows up again to this woman's life, and he is so charming, like impossibly charming. Like, why this person is so charming? He was taking care of the house, he was taking care of the child, he was so respectful to this lady, and he was so remorseful for what have happened before, and how this person just like let this woman go. And he was like, you could actually see that, okay, this guy is a good guy and he's trying. And normally it doesn't happen in the TV series, right? It doesn't happen. So I don't know how things are gonna turn. Okay, don't judge me if this guy is like a prick later on. I didn't watch that yet. Okay, I don't think that something have happened yet, but this guy, what I see, like, it doesn't have to be a guy. This person is like really remorseful of what happened, like how things didn't turn well. And I think you will see from their reactions, why I said reactions, it is actions. You will see their actions, okay? How they are behaving next to you and how they are trying to do things in the right way. You will see that, you will see, and you will feel, okay, this person got their lesson, I think. Or maybe like this lesson is mutual. It could be like that too. You know, this lesson could be mutual, and you were not thinking in the same way. Maybe, you know, you were not really interested with this guy. Again, why am I saying this guy? Like, what's happening with that? Maybe it is important for some people, but I think some return of like an old event is going to turn into something important for some specific people. Work-related situation, what I see for you is that keeping a regular and a nice kind of a routine that, you know, renews itself, that leaves you a little time for you to just sit down and think and charge for the future. I think it will be important for you if you are unemployed and if you're looking for any job, like you're in between jobs and something like that. What I saw for you, I didn't see the new work for you, okay? What I saw for you is like the change of a mindset. And I think it is more important than finding the work. You might ask, like, how? If it is not paying me, why it is important? You can say something like that. But what I saw is that, like, you will focus on the right kind of things that are bringing money. And you will find better solutions for yourself. Maybe you are not seeking for a new job, but you know, you will seek for like, okay, what can I do to make more money, and what can I learn, what can I put into this situation? So, you know, those kind of things can happen. You will have something like that. By the way, I have a half candle. I'm going to put it in here too. I put another in the number one. Let's see. and then I will do the keeper cards. Like, this thing is not just about one specific work, okay? This thing is about like a long-term commitment for a subject that it is going to pay you a lot, like a project, like a passion project that maybe you are going to give a little time to yourself to, you know, tackle those kind of things, what you can do about it, what you can learn about it. Like, for argument's sake, you would like to do YouTube videos, all right? You would like to learn how to edit first, and then you are going to do those kind of things. Or maybe you would like to focus on, you know, the social media. Why am I always giving like the social media and YouTube thing as like an example? I have no idea, but like, you will learn about like how to you know, create a content that is going to be good enough for like the enough of the engagement for that week. You will learn those kind of details, like strategic things that you will learn, and I think it will pay off wonderfully. You know, health wise, what I saw a little bit of like doctor's appointments, but do not freak out. It could be totally regular thing, like the regularity and, you know, the routine, the, you know, the same old, but it is just like making you work, making you live, you know, those kind of things I saw for you. Like, you can visit your doctor for like a routine check, and it is going to be important for you these days. Maybe in September, what you are going to have is a little bit time to yourself too, honestly. When it comes to friendships and when it comes to family members, you can feel a little too much and overwhelmed. I think you are going to give yourself enough of time to digest maybe what is happening all around you. Keeping it silent, like what people are saying, keeping it demure. Keeping it demure. You're gonna have that. You're not going to pick fights with people. You're not going to engage with people that in a way that it could be charged. Again, I have to use that word, but like, you're going to be demure. You're going to feel calm and collected. Cool, calm, collected. I'm not dealing with you today. Nope. I have things to do. I'm busy. When you are even having a lot of fun in your life, you're gonna be like, I'm busy. I'm busy. Like the... Why I remember that, you know, the Lady Gaga song with Beyonce. She was saying that I'm busy. Stop calling me, I'm busy. And I think this kind of like separation from the people around you, you know, they don't have to be like really negative people, honestly. I don't think that they are, but some kind of separation from the people around you can be really, really productive. Again, you know, the word of this month apparently is productive. Number one had a lot of productivity, and I think you will have that too, but with the mindset change, with the, okay, let's see what this thing can do for me, or what can I do for this thing, you know, that kind of a change is going to be really important, I think. In love, in money, in health. I see ribbons for you. Ribbon, ribbon, ribbon. Everywhere there's a ribbon. Do you have something with the ribbons? Or it could be like, not the only ribbons, but, you know, like packaging in a really sweet way. Like, you're creating this packaging, but for like a sentimental reasons. Like, people are going to look at it and they're going to keep the packaging as much as they are keeping the gift, maybe, you know. I saw that too. Now I am going to look at the keeper cards for you for further messages. Let's see what can happen for you. All right, number 2 in September. I see there's a star-shaped thing. It can have a symbol, you know, something can have those kind of symbols. It could be important for some people. You have money, sudden wealth. So if you're looking for a new job, I think I can read it as like that, like a money flow is going to happen to you, which is talking about maybe like a new job. You can have some kind of a project that is paying off. Some kind of a lucky event can bring you a lot of money. Ooh, who is that? If this is not you, okay, let's read it as like that. If this is not you, then it means somebody is going to bring you money. This person can like offer you some kind of a project. They can offer you some kind of a workload. They can ask for your services. They can offer you a new job, and like this person is going to come with like full-handed. They will, you know, I can feel Like this person is like almost like an equal to you. Whatever they are doing, you are doing the same thing, but they are going to bring you like an opportunity to do more, maybe together, some kind of a collaboration. Yeah, honestly, could be like a collaboration. You see, there's an occupation, some kind of a work, hard work and effort. Like, what can I learn about this, and what can I do about this? And maybe you're going to learn how to sew. I mean, it could be something important. And like a collaboration, I feel for you, like dealing with the similar type of people to you when it comes to work. Okay. I think, some people are not feeling that great when it comes to collaborations because they feel like the other person is going to get more of what you're having, but it doesn't have to be in that way, okay? Not everybody is out there who's trying to collaborate or they would like to share some kind of work situation means that they are trying to get rid of some kind of heavy load to you so they can have the success of the story. It doesn't have to be like that. Okay. What else I would like to see? I have no idea, but there's a change. It's happening. Okay, this change is, I don't know why I wanted to call it chance. What change is going to happen for you is that the ideas are going to change. The mindset is going to change. The things that you were seeing is going to change its own shape and its own course. Like this person, like we were speaking at the beginning, okay? Maybe this person was not out there with the great intentions. Their intentions are going to change. Or maybe your relationship was not really that great. Your relationship is going to change. The work is going to change. The idea of the work is going to change. The money and the expectations of the money is going to change. Whatever you are expecting, I think it is going to change. You're not going to expect that specific thing. You're going to expect something more and maybe better. Again, I have to say that some kind of papers that you might sign, and it could be like NDAs, it could be like work related, I don't know. Even for some people, it could be like the divorce papers, honestly. We are always feeling like, the divorce is a horrible thing and it is just like affecting people in a horrible way because it is really difficult. But sometimes when it happens, when, you sign the papers and everything is off, some people are having really big relief in their lives and they feel, okay, I'm finally free. I can do the things that I would like to do in my life, and some kind of stress is out of my life now. Some people are feeling like that too. It doesn't have to be like a horrible thing. The process can be really problematic and it could be really sad, upsetting, but rest can be really good. That's what I was trying to say. I think today this is enough, honestly. You will have the change itself, and it is good enough to do the things that you would like to do in your life. And I hope that you will have a beautiful, beautiful September. And I hope to see you in the next readings. Bye.